So we're going to stay with lower leg lifts first because they're quite heavy levers, and then as you get stronger you can move through to do fancy things with your legs. So take a breath in, tummy supporting you, exhale, lift both legs, just literally straight from the hips, don't let your knees bend. Inhale, lower them down near the floor, not quite touching, and again, exhale, lift. Good. Inhale, come down, try and hinge from the hips and don't let your body move, exhale, lift. So stay with that level if you're happy to make it slightly harder. You're going to lift your legs, turn your heels in. Get them as close as you can and start beating like a ballerina. Good. So you're going, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, shoulders down. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, and then make it harder still. You can get one of these balls or you could use a cushion and you can put it between your knees and then lifting the legs, tummy in, tailbone under, and squeeze on a ball, and you'll feel the resistance that that gives you. Good. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, breathing out, 2, 3, 4, shoulders relaxed, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, or straight leg raises if you're sticking with that level. Last one coming up, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, and rest. Whew, well done. So moving on to some side things and some rotations here to stabilise the hips and the pelvis. Have your knees bent up to 90 degrees. You're going to have your knee joint on knee joint, toe joint on toe. And you can have your arm above your head, other hand wherever, in front of you, on your side, wherever's comfortable. You're going to take a breath in and tighten your tummy. Make sure that the waist is long on both sides so that you haven't dropped into the mat. And hold that. Use your tummy now to hold the position so that the pelvis is in neutral, a little bit of an arch in the back, and that your waist has either got a gap or less pressure underneath it. And then breathe in again, tighten your tummy, rotate the knee out. Inhale, lower it down. It's a light touch, it doesn't rest. Exhale, lift and reach, squeeze. Inhale, carefully let it come down. It's a light touch. Slowly exhale, slowly come down. Now you can put your hand on to make it harder. Let your arm be heavy, don't actively press, just let the arm be a heavy weight. And then Penny, if you prop yourself up on your elbow and fix the position with your ribs lifted and shoulder down, and then keep your hand on and off you go. Breathe out and lift. So whilst that's not much harder actually in the hip or the knee, because it's the same move, you're also working here into the shoulder and the shoulder blade area, pulling down with your lower trapezius muscles, working into the waist, very low level, but it just adds an extra bit of work to the move. Inhale down, exhale, lift, good. Inhale down. Can you manage 3 more? They look easy, don't they? Are they biting yet? 2 more. And down, take it up there, hold it, squeeze and release it down. Good, well done. Just take a rest. We're going on to inner thighs. So keep that top leg bent up. For you, Graham, underneath leg straightened out. So left knee up, straight right leg straight out. Yep, and you can fold this cushion or towel and make it a bit higher so that it's level with your hip and supporting you. So you're going to be working your inner thighs, and I want Darren and Penny, and those of you that are doing the harder move, to have both legs straight. And I'll get them into position before we all start. So ear, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle. You'll feel like you're on your knife edge, quite wobbly place to be, so you can have your hand down for support. Take a breath in. And exhale, lift your top leg, just wait a second, Graham, turn the knee out, good, hold it here, inhale, underneath leg's gonna lift. Now then, you're gonna hold it there, 3rd level. Oh, do I have to? Yes, you do. See if you can balance with your hand on the side and use the ball. A bit harder, less stable, so if you need to put your hand down, you do. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift the underneath leg, squeeze. Inhale, down. Exhale, underneath leg, lift, squeeze. Now your waist isn't moving. Inhale, down. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Inhale, come down. So resisting against the ball is hard work. It also makes you more wobbly, so your waist is having to work so that you don't twist. And on this one, you just need to bring your legs back a little bit. Don't want to creep forwards. Just squeeze them back. On this one, this outer leg, of course, is getting a bit of extra work down here in the outer thigh because it's just holding itself up. And on this one, you'll be tempted to lead with your heel. So see if you can lead with the instep so that the flat side of the inside edge of your foot is going straight to the ceiling. Can you manage 3 more, folks? Breathe out and lift, squeeze that ball. Inhale, come down, don't move your waist. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Inhale, come down, and you've got 1 more. And you're going to cuddle your left leg up towards you and hold onto the leg. So the right arm is going through the middle of your legs, like a jigsaw. And if your head is up like this, you're going to need a good bit of cushioning, or a towel folded, and just allow your neck to relax a little bit. Is that okay? And if you're quite flexible, hold on to the thigh, and if you're quite flexible, you can start to hold the shin and pull that in. Good. Lovely. And I want you to make sure that the left knee is going, if it is your left knee, is going up the left side of your body, because it wants to roll, the body wants to roll. So keep your shoulders down, elbows bent, and make sure left knee's tracking up left side or right knee's tracking up right side. And if you were finding this really hard, because some people are very tight, you can always have your foot on a wall. So pretend I'm a wall. I am a wall. Midsummer Night's Dream, that. Now your arms are doing quite a lot of work, so actually use this leg as well, strong hip flexor, strong thigh, to pull in so that your arms aren't doing all the work. Biceps are working, leg is working, and you'll start to feel a big stretch. It might be in your hip, bottom, for some people it'll be in hamstrings, maybe lower back, depends where you're tight. Each exhalation, melting into it. One more deep breath. Long sigh, and then carefully place that foot back down. Good stuff. Let's change over. Left over right. Cuddle your right leg in. Brilliant. So you can either use a wall, or you can hold your thigh, or you can hold your shin. You can cuddle in as far as you can. If your chin is sticking out and your back is quite rounded in the upper back here, then you're going to need a cushion or a towel to support your head. Once you've got into the position, notice, is this your tight side? Is it a looser side? How does it compare? Check that the knee is coming up to the correct side of the body. Don't let it go diagonally. And then focus. Are you using your biceps? Are you using your leg? And are you releasing your tailbone down? Just visualize that tailbone, millimetre at a time, dropping down. Well, Darren is now. You just let your tailbone down, Darren. Woo. Good. Relax your shoulders and breathe. One more deep breath. Long, slow sigh. Carefully take the foot to the floor. Release the upper leg and roll onto your right side.